5 years have passed since the dark figure moved among the citizens of Blackstone, distributing the gifts that brought madness and death. Each month had brought a new gift and a new tragedy. A doll, a woman's locket, then a cigarette lighter, a handkerchief, and an old-fashioned stereoscope. The public never learned the identity of the dark figure, but somehow everyone knew the old asylum was at the center of the tragedies. People got on with their lives. Oliver Metcalf, son of the last asylum keeper, married Rebecca Morrison. A year later, they had a son, who has since remained blissfully ignorant of the evil that has plagued his family. Now, the State Historical Society has renovated the asylum and plans to open it as a museum of psychiatric history. Malcolm Metcalf, the last superintendent of the asylum, was my father. The last time the old building was disturbed, my memories of him came alive, and I became the dark figure. This time, I pray to God he will leave me and my family in peace.
Welcome back, Oliver. It's been almost 5 years.
Hello, Father. What do you want?
Look around, Oliver. Do you know where you are?
It's the old asylum, but it doesn't look like this anymore. It's all been changed.
You disobeyed me, Oliver. You never finished the task I set out for you.
I did more than I should have.
Nonsense. Your task was simple. You were to seek revenge on the families.
You've killed enough people, Father. Can't you leave me alone?
No. First, they took the asylum from me. Now they plan to turn it into a museum. They must be punished, Oliver, starting with that woman you married.
You should know better than that. I won't do it.
The son disobeys the father, eh? Perhaps I'll have better luck with your son. Joshua.
Who are you?
Grandfather Malcolm.
I thought you were dead.
Oh, no. Come along with me, Joshua. I know some good games we can play.
Okay.
You see, Oliver, I mean to have my revenge. Perhaps you will see things my way before the night is through. I'm sure young Joshua will.
Dad? I'm scared, Daddy.
Don't worry, Josh. I'm coming.
I was with Grandpa, but then something happened. Now I'm all alone.
It'll be okay, Josh. I'm coming to get you.
Welcome back, Oliver.
Where have you taken him, Father?
He's in the secret room. You know where that is, don't you?
I don't remember.
Part of you remembers. You must let that part come back.
I haven't been in here for 5 years.
You remember, Oliver. You just don't want to admit it.
You will gain control of me again.
I never controlled you. You became the dark figure because you wanted to. You gave out the gifts because it was the right thing to do.
I will never go back.
If you wish to rescue young Joshua, you must.
It's just a hallucination.
An interesting hypothesis. Incorrect, but interesting. I assure you I am quite real. And this is not a nightmare from which you will somehow awaken.
Why can't you leave us alone?
I cannot do that, Oliver. A parent's responsibility to his child never ends, even in death.
What are you talking about?
You have not been a good boy, Oliver. Not only have you chosen to abandon my life's work, you have also refused to seek revenge upon those who cut it short.
What does he have to do with it?
Someone must shoulder the family burden. If you refuse the task, then I must train young Joshua, just as I once trained you.
You tortured me.
Rubbish. I used pain as an appropriate motivational device, just as every parent does, except I was far more rational than most. I never hurt you in anger, Oliver. Not every father can say that.
Bring him back.
No. You must come and get him. I believe spending time in this building will remind you of how important our work is, and that it will help persuade you it must be finished. I want you to rediscover the part of you that is buried, Oliver. However, you have only until dawn. If you have not entered the secret room by daybreak, I will give up on you for good, and begin to teach Joshua what it means to be born a Metcalf. They're too soft, promotes poor posture. Do you really think you should be resting, Oliver? I added those myself. The hall was too gloomy without them. Your grandfather was quite the hunter. I never cared for blood sports myself. Ugh, they're turning this place into a movie theater.
Nothing in there.
This is the way the entry hall looked before the Blackstone Historical Society purchased the asylum and began our restoration program.
It broke my heart how they let this place go to ruin.
The restoration of the entry hall is now complete, although other areas of the building still remain to be restored.
It'll never be the way it was, Oliver. They destroyed it. I liked the place better the old way. I liked the place better the old way. Leave now, Oliver, and your son will be mine forever. Is that what you want? I didn't think so. I've never understood how people can be so cruel to animals. They did a nice job with that.